guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is JC. If you haven't seen my face before, today's video is going to be a reading challenge. This week, I'm going to be swapping my screen time with reading. It's that time of the year. I have filmed this a time or two. I mean, guys, I'm once again finding myself doom scrolling on my phone for no reason when there are so many books that I want to be reading right now. So this video is going to be perfect. You know the drill. I'm going to be looking at my screen time from the previous week, and each day, however long I was on my phone, I have to read. So let's see what we have to do today. Okay, looking at last week, my average was 7 hours and 47 minutes a day. That's embarrassing. So today's Monday. Let's see how much I have to read today. Oh my gosh, 6 hours and 36 minutes. It's already noon, so I have to get going, but the first book that I'm going to be reading is Daisy Hates. I'm already about 30% of the way through it, so this is what we're going to be starting off with. Okay guys, it has been several hours, like it's 6:30 p.m. Several hours. I've had a full work day. I also had a lot of YouTube stuff to do. I have a video that needs to go live on Wednesday, so I had the goal of finishing editing and exporting it today, so I feel good and accomplished on that front. But I'm sure you guys are thinking, JC, it's been a full day and you did not take us along your reading journey today. And that's where you're wrong. Because let's just go ahead and take a peek at that timer from this morning. Oh, right. That's because the timer is still there at our 6 hours and 36 minutes. So there's that. In positive news, I've showered. I feel clean. I grabbed my liquid IV. I heated up some dinner. It's currently on my bed back there. And I need to get reading. So I do have, obviously, my current read sitting here. Honestly, my goal is to finish this book. It's, I think, probably 4.5 hours left of reading it. That's my goal. If I manage to read basically 2 hours more, that's a win. But I just don't know. We'll have to see. I will feel good if I finish this book tonight. Okay, it is currently 11:30, and I technically have 2.5 hours left of reading. I mean, I just know that that's not possible, but I have finished Daisy Hates. I do feel honestly really accomplished with finishing that book and honestly reading for 4 hours. Like, that's kind of insane, but I don't know which book I want to read next, so I don't know what I want to start next. I may start something tonight. I haven't quite decided, and if so, then I'll continue on with this timer. But I will see you guys in the morning for day 2. Okay, it's the next day. I ended up with that 2 hours and 30 minutes-ish left on my timer yesterday. I didn't read anymore. I'm debating on keeping track of that time. Like, if there's any more times throughout the week that I don't finish, maybe I should keep track of that and then read on Saturday. I don't know yet because I'm only going to film this Monday through Friday. But nonetheless, let's see what I have to read. So today is Tuesday. Pretty much the same amount of time. 6 hours and 38 minutes. Now the good news is it's currently like 9:30. So I have a shot. I have a chance, and I don't have to do a ton of editing today or anything, so I can do this. I can do this. Okay, let's go and set my timer. The book I'm going to be reading, You with a View. So this is the first book up. Honestly, there's a chance I just finish this today. It depends on how slow or fast of a reader I am today. Who knows? But You with a View is what we'll be reading. I have my timer ready to go, and as soon as I get started, I'll give you an update. Okay, it's been a couple hours since I think we last talked, but I'm 50% of the way through this book, and I am 3 hours and 37 minutes left from being done today. It's currently 4 o'clock, and I've been reading for the last few hours, so I think I just want to take a little break, eat some food, you know, get up, stretch and stuff, but I am loving this book, so it's making it very easy to just sit down and read without any issues. And the work day is kind of wrapping up now, so I'm in a good position, I feel like, to finish this timer today, which makes me feel really good. So I will give you guys an update whenever I kind of get back to reading and have an update worth your while. Okay, it's been several hours and it is currently 11:50. I have a little over 1 hour left on my timer, and I just finished You with a View by Jessica Joyce. Now, I give all my thoughts and opinions on these books that I'm reading in this video over in my weekly reading vlog, so if you want to see those, you can go check that out. But I feel really good today. So the timer I had for today was what, like 6.5 hours worth of reading, and I had a normal work day today. So finishing this feels so good. I read an amazing book today, and because of the thoughts and feelings I have associated with this book, I don't want to read for that last hour, because I feel like if I started a new book right now, I wouldn't like it, because I just wouldn't be able to give it the attention that I would want to, because I would be still so wrapped up in this book, and I really just want to give this book like the time and attention it deserves. So I'm going to do what I did yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot the time I have left, and then maybe at the end of this video I'll tag on an extra day and read however long I have left over from the week. I just feel so good, because the whole point of this video really was to just make me focus on reading that I was wanting to do, but I was just using my phone to be on social media for no reason. So to me, today has been a success. I read an amazing book and spent minimal time on my phone. So it is late. I am definitely gonna head to bed. I don't have work tomorrow, so that definitely opens up my day as far as reading, so that will be lovely. But I will see you in the morning to determine how much I have to read tomorrow. Good morning, it's the next day, and I'm about to head out to go read at a coffee shop. The next book I'm going to be picking up is Culty, and I figured I would see what I have to read for today. You're joking. You're joking. 6 hours and 36 minutes. I really do be working a full-time job on my phone all day. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my book. We're headed to a coffee shop. It's beautiful outside, so maybe I'll sit outside, but let's go get reading. I just got back home, kind of settled. I changed into comfy clothes so I could sit on the couch and read for the rest of the day. And I went to go start my timer, and it reset. It reset. So that sucks. Although I do know what I was at, because I didn't read that long at the coffee shop. It's now 4:30 p.m., so keep that in mind. But I did read for about 30 minutes or so, and then something came up, and then I ended up running some errands, and I was like, okay, well, now I'm home, I'm settled, I want to continue. So it just kind of sucks that it reset. At least I do remember looking at it, otherwise I would have been very sad. So I'm going to reset the timer for 6 hours and 8 minutes, and we're going to see what I can read. I only read like the first chapter or so of Culty, so I'm not that far in. Don't really have any thoughts or anything on this, but I'm excited to continue it. Okay, let's get this timer going. Guys, I'm not doing good. It's not going well today. I think we last talked around 4:30 or so, and I pretty much had to reset the timer, but I knew how long to do it for a little over 6 hours. It's currently 8 o'clock, and this is the current timer. Pretty much 4 hours and 50 minutes left. I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I'm tired, and this book, so I mean, Mariana Zapata in general, she writes slow burns, right? So you're not going to be hooked 50 pages in you know, excited and giddy about these characters. That's just not the way the story goes. So I'm liking this story, but because of how tired I am, it's hard to continue reading simply because I'm not like on the edge of my seat dying to know what happens yet. So this challenge is so difficult. I think I want to continue to read tonight, but honestly, definitely not going to be reading for 5 hours. Like, that's just not an option. So we'll see what I get up to. I will just update you guys in the morning, and once again, whatever I have left, I'm going to screenshot and figure out what to do with later. But yeah, that's my update. It's not good. Yeah. I mean, the last couple days I felt good because I was like reading these amazing books and like finishing them, and I was just loving that. Today, I mean, I think just life happened. Life happened. I was tired. I had other things I was doing, but I'm not like dying to finish this book right now, so it's hard for me to like push through and even want to read late. So we'll see, but I will update you guys in the morning. It's the next day. I ended up not reading any more last night, so yesterday was just a fail. Let's not talk about it. Let's move on. We'll address it later. So today is Thursday, so let's see how much I need to read. Okay, I mean, hey guys, at least it is a little less than our average. Today I need to read for 6 hours and 12 minutes. It's okay. I'm so okay. Let's go ahead and set my timer now, and then whenever I start reading, we'll hit start. Okay guys, it has been several hours. I had a full work day, like full, packed, booked, busy. It's currently 6:30 p.m. Yeah. Asked me if I did any reading. No, because I was working. And then I, kind of got back. I decided to take a shower. Lots of basketball on, obviously March Madness, and so I kind of just want to enjoy the games. I may read some. I just have no desire to try to read for like 6 hours or something crazy. I really wanted to do this challenge this week in general because I hated that I didn't have much going on and I was just sitting and scrolling on my phone. So I'm not trying to force myself to read 6.5 hours when I have a full work day. It's just not the vibe. So I do have off tomorrow. I don't have any like errands that are supposed to keep me busy. I need to go to the DMV, but the whole thing about the DMV is you have to just sit and wait. So ample reading time, really. So I just mean I don't have to like go to the store, go grocery shopping, do any returns, that sort of thing where you can't really be reading. So I am hoping to successfully read tomorrow, but today I'm probably going to read some later, but I just have no desire to force myself to read tonight. So today will technically be a fail, but I don't feel that because I haven't just been sitting doing nothing, mindlessly scrolling on my phone. Does that make sense? I think I definitely want to extend this challenge, as in like do it on Saturday and Sunday, at least Saturday. I don't know. I think I don't want to just end it tomorrow. I definitely want to continue this, so I feel like it'll be perfect. And we will see how much I read tonight, but I'll keep track of it for the sake of the video, and maybe that will just be included in whatever time I should read this weekend or something. I don't know, but that is my update. And I will check in with you guys for tomorrow for a successful screen time swapped with reading day. Okay, hello, it is the next day and it's currently 12:30. I had other stuff that I need to get done this morning, so here I am, I'm back home, and now I can check out what I'm supposed to be reading today. But guys, I'm gonna be so honest. I want to enjoy today. It is such a beautiful day outside. There's basketball on. I don't want to just be like sitting and rotting on my couch scrolling on my phone. I want to actually enjoy my day. So we'll see what I actually accomplish, but I just wanted to say that. Yeah, no way. Yeah, no way. It says 10 hours and 20 minutes. I'm sorry. Ma'am, what did you do last week? What? Actually, I just gotten back from a work trip and I was definitely like day off rotting in bed, don't talk to me, so that actually tracks. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna set the timer. We're gonna see how much I read, but don't expect that. Okay. Whenever I get to reading, I will update you guys. I did not end up reading any more last night, or at all yesterday, actually, and it was honestly just a nice break. I think I was very tired, like, mentally, so physically reading something just was not the vibe. And I was just watching basketball. The KU men's game was on, and that's my team. So I wanted to give that my undivided attention. I feel like usually when I just have random basketball games on in the background, I actually like multitasking. But in this case, March Madness, like, no, we were glued to the TV. I was sat and glued to the TV. With that, I'm going to figure out kind of what I want to do. But as soon as I get to reading, I will let you guys know.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
I just wanted to hop on and give an update. So I think we last saw each other when I was sitting outside on the balcony reading, which it's been such a lovely day out. So it was nice to just take some time, sit on the balcony, breathe in fresh air, read my book. I also had March Madness on my laptop. So it was just perfect. I read for about an hour or so. I came inside, I ate some food, watched some more basketball, and now I was ready to pick back up my book. So when I was outside, you saw me, I think, with the headphones on because I was reading Colty alongside listening to the audiobook, which I was really loving. So I go to start up the audiobook and I can no longer get it. Like, I don't know what's going on. I was listening to it through Audible's like premium catalog and I can no longer find it, like, on Audible at all. I couldn't even see where I could just buy it if I wanted. So I was like, what's going on? And I was really liking, like, reading it alongside listening. So I think I want to put that book down for now, just until I figure out the audiobook situation, and I want to pick up something else to read. So I'm going to figure that out, but I'm in the mood to read. And I was like, man, I was going to start up my timer. I was going to read some more, and now what the heck? So I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, but I just wanted to give that update, and we're going to switch gears on whatever book I want. And then we can continue on with the timer for today. It's been about an hour or so, I just wanted to give an update. It is currently about 7 o'clock, and I have 8.5 hours left on this timer today. Guys, we already knew I'm not reading 10.5 hours today, but I am definitely really liking this book, and I feel like that's relevant here. I said I'm not really going to be talking much about my thoughts, opinions, and all that in this video, but it's important to know that I'm really liking this because it's gonna make me want to continue reading. Like, I could totally see myself having some binge moment where I end up finishing this tonight like a lunatic. I mean, it could not happen because there's a lot of basketball games on that I want to watch, but I'm just saying this has that potential where I could end up knocking off like 5 hours of this time tonight. Like, no idea. So that's my little update I wanted to give before the sun goes down and I have no more natural light. But yes, I'm loving this book, and I'm glad everything happens for a reason. I don't know what is up with Colty, but this could help me knock off a lot of this time today. It's the next day, and I ended up with 6 hours and 4 minutes left on yesterday's timer. So I read for about 4 hours and 15 minutes or so. I reached the 50% mark of Divine Rivals, and I was just so tired. I was like, girl, you gotta get up tomorrow and work. Like, maybe don't stay up till 2 a.m. So I want to go ahead and tally up all of the time I have left from each of the days, and let's just see what that total is. Okay, I just tallied up the number. My fan just kicked on, so I'm sorry if this is like messing with the audio for a minute, but okay, from Monday through Friday, I wanted to read however long I had been on my phone for the previous week, and I did not read for a total of 20 hours and 56 minutes. So if we just wanted to like divide that by 2, 10 hours and, oh geez guys, 28 minutes. So I pretty much have like Friday's time for both today and tomorrow if I wanted to do that. So in general, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 10 hours and 28 minutes on my phone today, and I'll just read as I can. Like I said, I do have to do work today, and sometimes I can't listen to an audiobook and read. And honestly, with Divine Rival specifically, I really want to just sit and physically read that, so that makes it extra hard. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work and stuff, and I will update you as soon as I get to start reading today. Okay, it has been a couple hours, so I set my timer for 10 hours and 28 minutes, so I now have, you're not going to be able to see it, but it is 8 hours and 12 minutes left. So I read for a little over 2 hours, and I finished Divine Rivals. So I'm going to take a pause right now. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for my evening plans and such, just change into whatever I'm going to wear for that. And then my friend will probably get me, I mean, the earliest she would get me is like 6:30, so I have at least an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready, and whatever time I have left, I'm going to start Yours Truly. I'm on this romance kick. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but this is my next read. So I will continue the timer whenever I start that. It's the next day, and I was not able to read anymore before my friend picked me up, and I got back very late, so there was no shot I was going to be reading. But like I mentioned, I think in yesterday's clip, I'm going to be starting Yours Truly today. I have more work that I need to do first thing in the morning for my actual job. So it's currently 9:26, and I have another 10 hour and 28 timer that I'm going to set today. I think I only read for like 2 hours yesterday. I mean, I was able to finish Divine Rivals, so that was a win, but I wasn't able to read anymore. So we'll see if today's any different as far as how much reading I can get done, because work, you know, kind of requires me to work. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to go focus on that stuff now, and then hopefully actually have more time for reading today, but you never know. So I will check in with you guys whenever I start reading. Of course, it's been several hours since we last talked. It's currently like 3:45. Yeah. Do I have a reading update? Have I started the timer? No. But I am finally settled, and I think I want to go ahead and start this. I'm definitely tired. That's the issue I'm having. I got back a couple hours ago from doing all my work stuff, and I'm just like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I want to take a nap. I want to go to bed. So this will be interesting. I do need to take a shower today. Like, I need to wash my hair and do all that. So I'm thinking if I read for a little bit and then end up taking a shower in a few hours, that could help maybe wake me up, or it will put me to sleep. Only time will tell. So I'm going to go ahead and get going on this timer and our last day of even paying attention to a timer while reading. Let's do it. Okay, it's currently 5 o'clock, and I read for like, what's the timer at? The timer's currently at 9:15, so like an hour, a little over an hour? Yeah. I am, oh, okay, about 100 pages into the book. So how many pages, I guess, is this? Nearly 400. 387. So I'm like a fourth of the way through. A little over a fourth. So I think I'll definitely be able to finish this today if I continue reading. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'll probably update the weekly reading vlog after this, but I wanted to update you guys as I hit kind of a stopping point, and I either need to eat food because I'm getting hungry, I'm a little hangry, or I need to bite the bullet and go do all my shower stuff. So I will catch up with you guys. Oh my gosh. as soon as I have an update worth your while. Okay, sorry if you can hear my dishwasher in the background, but I wanted to hop on and kind of give a closing update to the video. So it's currently 9 p.m. and I did not read any more since we last talked. I went and I took a shower. I made dinner, which I was proud of myself for cooking a meal. That was so needed. And then I ended up kind of picking up my living room and picking up my kitchen and stuff. So I have been really enjoying over the last week just sitting down and reading and paying attention to the book I'm reading rather than only listening to audio. I feel like I got in this routine of listening to an audiobook without always sitting and reading it when I was doing the Harry Potter reads, and that was fine for like that because like I knew Harry Potter and I was really only listening for like new details, so to speak. But I feel like things like these, I wanted to really be in the story, so I didn't want to listen to the audiobook while I was cleaning or doing anything. So that's why I kind of didn't read. I kind of made that choice to just like have something else on in the background so I could actually focus on this when I was reading it. So I may read more tonight. I haven't decided, but I do just want to kind of end everything here. So I tallied up all the hours ideally that I should have read this past week that I didn't. And it totals up to 17 hours and 30 minutes, which is just such an absurd amount. Like, I read a lot, yet, I still didn't read for 17 hours and 30 minutes of time that I was like on my phone. Which I feel like in past like swap screen time for reading videos, I've acknowledged when I have things like I'm using Teams and it's like an hour and a half of Teams for a day. Like, okay, well that's for work messaging. Like I'm not just like sitting there on my phone, or I use it for YouTube. So if I'm doing something else, I'll have YouTube like on my phone. So it's not always a very accurate representation of just like me being on my phone for no reason per se, but I still wanted to just like stick true to however long it said I was on my phone. So in that sense, like the 17 hours is like but it's still like, wow, I actually think I could have read, okay, so I probably have like 4.5, 5 hours left worth of reading for this. So that'd be 12 hours left. So I could read, depending on the books, I could read 2 kind of shorter books or 1 longer book. So I could have finished 2 more books in this video if I probably would have just read all that time. I don't know how I would have had time for that. I'm itching for like a week's vacation where I just stay home. Like I have the hours to do it at work as far as like PTO time, but I need the availability to do it for just like work life stuff. But I would love to just sit at home and read for an entire week. Like that sounds lovely to me. Like it's just a staycation in my own home. Sounds beautiful. So I'm itching to do that. I think I will do it soon. I just don't know when, but this was so good to do. I feel like it's just fun to have these little challenges to do every now and then, and I definitely want to do more. I will do another one of these because I'm just consistently on my phone too much, and I feel like until I break that habit, I'm gonna have to do these challenges as many times as it takes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love making these kinds of videos. I love watching these kinds of videos. Let me know how you liked, I guess, the separation, because I feel like a lot of people that would watch this video would also watch my weekly vlog. So I didn't want it to be repetitive and talking about like my thoughts and opinions and the plot and all that of the books I read in here, and also do it in the weekly vlog. So let me know if you kind of like that separation and you feel like that allowed it to be like not repetitive, or let me know if you just prefer it to be repetitive and you would want me to, you know, talk about the plot and thoughts as I'm reading it for this type of challenge. Okay, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do this challenge if you feel like you are on your phone too much. I feel like it's so good to just really think about it. Even if you don't make videos or anything, you know, type of social media content, I feel like it's just a fun kind of self-challenge to do. So please let me know if you do it, if you're successful with it. I really just need to shut up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.